Hi guys, Daz here with episode 3 of my latest showcase series, where I basically showcase the books in my collection that a lot of you probably haven't seen before. This time I'm going to be showcasing my magazine style and sized books. But to start with, I'm just going to wrap up because I knew I had more independent titles. So this is just wrapping up from showcase 1 and 2. Found a few more image books. This is Analog, the variant cover from Declan Shalvey and Jordi Belair. Of course, Analog has been optioned for a TV series. Up next we got Postal, and this is the Linda Seljuk cover. Heard really good things about Postal. That's about a £10 book. Up next we've got another series that has been optioned, and that is Roche Limit. And this is set in outer space, about a dying moon, I believe. Not read this one yet, but it's got quite a buzz. This is Weatherman, issue 1. This is the regular Nathan Fox cover. I know some of these 1 in 25s go for some coin. Finally, from Aftershock Comics, I picked this one up recently. It's a hot book. And this is the variant Andy Ewington cover. I think this series is based loosely on the National Treasure TV films that Nicolas Cage starred in. Okay, on to the larger sized books. This is an old school one. And this is Out of This World. This is from Approved Comics. Very, very old school. In fact, I think it's Golden Age. From the 1950s. I picked it up at a charity shop for £1.50. It's probably the oldest book in my collection. I think it's 1954 is the year. So that's pretty impressive. A lot of English pence variants. Return of the Jedi from 1984, issue number 74. 25 pence. That's what that cost back then. I used to have a ton of Star Wars comics. We have the Teenage Mutant Hero Turtle Adventures, issue 3. 50 pence. Oh, Firestorm's down. One always has to crash. We have issue 6 of that same series. Again. I paid next to nothing for these, so pretty old school. I know a lot of the American collectors like the pence variants. Then we have issue 16 of Batman. It's got an 80 pence price on that from the 1980s. Cool Poison Ivy cover. Issue 17. Battles the Mole. And we have a Spider-Man Winter Special. 52 action-packed pages. 40 pence is the price. Pretty cool for a Spider-Man collector. Then I have some DC Supermans. 40 pence. This is issue 2. And I have issue 6. Like I said, I think I paid 50 pence each for each of these. Maybe £1, but they're old school. Then we go even older. Crikey, these, I think these must be Silver Age, because these are, I think, saying 1.5 pence or 1 pence. I'm not sure, but it looks really old school. This is issue number 4 of the Best of DC Comics. Then we have issue 6 of the Best of DC Comics. Jimmy Olsen on the front there with Lois. Superman and Batman. Just don't want to stay up, do you, pal? You're making it difficult. I only work with professionals. Issue 7, Best of Superman, DC Superheroes. What is that all about? Superman with a lion's head. No wonder Batman and Robin look like that. This is an interesting one. I went to when my daughter was learning her about her art, we went to a comic book creating lecture from somebody who did the Beano. I can't even remember his name, but it was signed. Oh, by Kevin F. Sutherland. That's right, down there, look. This is the Beano. Don't see many of them in people's halls. Well, I got it in there because it was signed. Kevin F. Sutherland's written for Marvel as well. Did the art for Marvel on Doctor Strange, for one. Picked this up for £1 at the car boot. It wasn't off Tony. This is Cullen the Barbarians, issue 3. Fantastic artwork. I think this was £1.50. Or is it £1 again? Savage Sword of Conan, issue 21. Fantastic art. This was a cool one. The art inside is fantastic. Paid £1 for this. This is Mad, issue 209. This goes for some coin on eBay. Cool Superman parody on the front there. Cool if you're a Supes collector. What was the price of this comic at the time? 35 pence. So you're talking 80s. And my final book I'm going to show you guys. Happy to have this one. My second favourite artist is Ben Oliver. And I believe this to be his first published work. I think he did this with John Wagner, and this is 2000 AD, issue 1210. That's a UK publication. So just something a bit different to show my American friends. Often you see old school pence, especially at that size. You were a waste of time. Take care, guys. I will be back tomorrow showcasing my amazing Spider-Man collection. It's a pretty good one. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.